Your plan is not asking for better ideas. It is asking for a different person. The calendar is clear. The target is clear. The next move is clear. But every morning, the old version of you arrives to execute it. Then you blame the blueprint. A blueprint cannot carry weak steel. The material has to become worthy of the structure. You know how this happens. You build the plan when you feel powerful. You choose the early hour, the focused block, the publishing schedule, the sales calls, the training, the clean evening shutdown. On paper, your future has discipline. Then the alarm sounds. The inbox opens. The room is unprepared. The phone is close. And the person who wrote the plan disappears behind the person who wants relief. You delay the block. You soften the target. You add more research. You redesign the week. You tell yourself the plan needs refinement. But the plan is not confused. You are negotiating with what it requires. That is the private truth. You may love planning because planning lets you borrow the identity without paying for it. For an hour, you get to feel organized, disciplined, and inevitable. Then the feeling leaves. The requirement remains. And that is where the real forge begins. A blueprint is a promise about structure. It shows where the weight will sit, where the pressure will gather, where the whole thing will fail if the material is not ready. No serious blacksmith looks at a demanding design and says the lines should become weaker so the metal can feel more comfortable. He studies the steel. He heats it. He strikes it. He measures it. He returns it to the fire. Not because the steel is worthless, because the structure is worth preparing for. Your plan is the blueprint. Your repeated behavior is the material. Your schedule is the furnace. Your environment decides whether the heat reaches the steel or escapes into the room. That is why a better plan cannot rescue an unprepared identity. You can color code the calendar. You can buy the tool. You can rewrite the goal in sharper language. You can watch another person explain consistency. But the blueprint only becomes real when the material changes. And material changes through evidence. Not intention. Not announcement. Not one dramatic night when guilt finally becomes louder than fatigue. Evidence. The block kept when nobody checks. The offer sent before it feels perfect. The workout completed without needing a new identity speech. The phone left outside the room. The promise made small enough to keep, then kept long enough to become normal. Most people wait to feel like the person their plan requires. The few understand the order. You act first. Identity arrives to explain the evidence. Every kept behavior tells the nervous system, this is who we are now. Every unnecessary negotiation tells it, the old version still has authority. This is not a reason for shame. Shame weakens the hand and clouds the measurement. This is a reason for precision. Stop asking whether you are disciplined. Ask what evidence the day produced. Stop asking whether the plan inspires you. Ask which requirement you keep avoiding. Stop lowering the structure every time the material bends. Return the material to the forge. The plan may require an earlier night, not a more heroic morning. It may require a cleaner room, not stronger willpower. It may require fewer promises, not a more detailed system. It may require you to disappoint the people who benefit from your distraction. It may require a season where the work is less visible and the training is more important. That is the cost of carrying the structure. Not suffering for its own sake. Preparation. Alignment. Becoming able to hold what you keep asking life to give you. Here is the forging sequence. First, translate the plan into behavior. Take the outcome you keep writing down and finish this sentence. This plan requires a person who consistently does what? Right, 3 behaviors. Not qualities. Not disciplined. Not focused. Not confident. Behaviors you could witness. Publishes twice a week. Starts the sales block at 9. Closes the kitchen after dinner. Practices the skill for 40 minutes. Reviews the numbers every Friday. If a camera could not see it, it is not specific enough. Second, choose one proof before you revise anything. Your instinct will be to build a complete transformation system. Do not. Choose the behavior with the greatest leverage and complete one clean repetition today. Before another template. Before another video. Before another version of the plan. One piece of proof. Third, make the environment agree. Lay out the tool. Prepare the file. Block the hour. Remove the login. Charge the device outside the room. Put the next action where your eyes will meet it. Your environment should not keep voting for the person you are trying to leave. Do not demand that willpower win an election every hour. Change the room. Fourth, lower the drama before you lower the standard. If the behavior is too large to repeat, reduce the unit. Not the identity. Publish one useful piece instead of planning 5. Make one direct offer instead of redesigning the funnel. Train for 20 minutes instead of waiting for the perfect session. Keep the standard of becoming reliable. Shrink the repetition until reliability has somewhere to begin. Fifth, close the day with a measurement. Ask one question. Did I produce the evidence my plan requires? Yes or no? No speech. No courtroom. No dramatic promise about tomorrow. If yes, record it. If no, repair the condition that failed. The time. The trigger. The environment. The size of the action. Then return for another strike. Identity is not declared once. It is measured repeatedly. Here is the vow. I will stop asking the plan to become easier than my excuses. I will turn outcomes into observable behavior. I will create proof before I create another version. I will make my room serve the standard. I will lower the drama without lowering the identity. I will measure the day without shaming the builder. I will return the material to the fire. Your future does not need a more impressive blueprint. It needs stronger evidence. The business needs the person who can make the offer consistently. The body needs the person who can keep the small promise. The craft needs the person who can practice after the excitement leaves. The life needs the person who can carry its weight without running back to old negotiations. Choose one behavior. Prepare the environment. Complete the proof today. Then do it again before the old identity can turn one exception into a home. The blueprint is waiting. The fire is ready. Become the person your plan requires. Not in theory. In evidence. One clean strike at a time.